So over the last 3 and a bit weeks, I have sat in the exact same coffee shop every single morning, supping the exact same cappuccino every single day. And why is that? Well, the thing is, I know when I go to that coffee shop in the morning, I feel safe, I feel comfortable, the people are friendly, they kind of got to know me a little bit now, you know, we have a little bit of a natter, and I know the coffee's good, and all in all, it's quite a comfortable little place to sit. So I go back every single morning without fail and sit there and drink my brew. And then once I've drunk my brew, I get me walking feet on, get me action tracker set up on me watch, and I come out on this exact same walk down this exact same beach, taking the exact same route back up to the hotel, where I sit down and do the exact same thing that I've done, like I say, for the last 3 and a bit weeks. I'm in my comfort zone now. You know, been at it now for 3 and a bit weeks while we've been here. The exact same thing over and over again. Things are starting to feel comfortable. So that's what I want to talk about in this video today, is being inside your comfort zone and how everything that you want in life is sat right outside of that comfort zone. And I'm going to tie it back into how I'm feeling right now about the fact that we're getting ever closer to me going home from this 4-week holiday, working abroad. And I know the day that I get back, or the day after I get back, I shall be starting my 75 hard challenge that I've set for myself. And already, this big bald thing stuck to my shoulders is already starting to boot off a little bit about it now, starting to throw up all the excuses. Are you sure you want to start that week? Why don't you start the week after? Are you sure you want to do all those tasks? Why don't you take a few things off and change things around? And the reason for that is, this thing stuck to my shoulders is doing exactly what it's meant to do. Your brain absolutely hates anything to do with change. Even when that change is going to be something for the better, even if it's going to take you to somewhere really, really good, your head is always going to tell you change is bad, change is dangerous. What if something goes wrong? You might as well just stick in exactly the same comfort zone and the same position that you are now, because it's safe there. The hardest part about starting anything new is always getting started and taking that first step forward. And this is something that I have struggled with tons and tons of times. You see the people that are well ahead of you in a certain game, in whatever it is, whatever area of life. The only reason that they've got further ahead than you is because they've got through that initial fear and they've started to take those steps. The hardest part is always starting. So I know that this thing here is just telling me, obviously, I've got something big coming up in terms of the 75 hard challenge. And it's just trying to put the breakers on me before I ever get to that starting step. And I just need to keep telling my head everything's going to be fine. The actual tasks that I've set myself for the 75 hard challenge are not really that difficult, to be fair. All I've got to do is eat well, train a little bit for an hour a day, post a few videos across social media, and learn a bit of German. None of those things in themselves are even remotely difficult. I've already proven that recording a video every day is easy. I've already proven that editing those videos and publishing them every day is easy. I've recorded and edited videos for social media before, so again, I know those things are going to be easy as well. Posting to social media, sending some DMs out, learning German, all that kind of thing. The actual tasks themselves, piece of cake, nothing to it. Now, the second hardest part about anything when you're starting something new is actually taking the 1, 2, 3 steps required, or in my case for the 75 hard challenge is going to be to take the 75 steps, which is just the 75 days, and actually being able to stick to it and keeping this thing in check. And I think that's why the 75 hard challenge is so good, because it's all about the mental toughness of actually getting through such a prolonged period of time with the stakes being set so high that if you don't do one of the tasks on the day, your timer just restarts from zero from day one. And not obviously wanting to let yourself down now. Again, that's where it obviously becomes hard in the head, because my brain's already telling me, look, you've started things like this before and you've not finished it, so just don't bother. What's the point in putting yourself through all that rigmarole when you're just going to quit anyway? And again, that's the comfort zone part of the brain where I'm very comfortable taking the easy route. I'm very comfortable with starting something and then stopping it straight away before it gets too hard or before I've got any chance of failing. And that's all my brain's telling me now. Just don't bother. Change things up, make it easier. Start another week. And this is just me basically saying F you to that thing on my shoulders, and I'm just going to crack on with it anyway. I know for definite that everything that I want in terms of my life, in terms of my business, is far outside of my comfort zone. The more you sit inside your comfort zone, which is all your brain wants you to do, it's to keep you safe and keep you in that comfortable zone. If I was to stay there all the time, I'm never going to move forward. And I know how good it's going to be. Life is going to be a lot different for me if I just stick to taking those 75 steps and doing the things on each of those days, which none of the things are hard. The hard part is sticking it out for the full duration and just being committed to it, being committed to the fact that my brain is going to be telling me to stop. My brain's going to be telling me to take the easy route out. My brain's going to be trying to protect me from failure or protect me from the thing not working out. But doing that and sticking inside the comfort zone isn't going to get me where I want to be. 75 days of sticking to a calorie deficit, sticking to a decent diet, training every day, learning something new, posting stuff to social media. I know by the end of that 75 days, by doing all of those days and sticking to the plan, things are going to be so much better for me. You know, I'm going to be in a lot better shape mentally, I'm going to be in a lot better shape physically, business is going to be in a lot better shape, and I'll be able to talk German as well. So, what use that's going to be, I still don't quite know, but it'll be fun along the way anyway, and I'll have a new skill by the end of it. So, this is my FU to this thing stuck to my shoulders, keeping it quiet and making sure that I'm being aware every time that it starts booting off, it's because it's trying to keep me in that comfort zone. But I know I need to be consciously pushing outside of that comfort zone, taking that first step on the Wednesday when I get back home, doing the tasks on that day, then going into Thursday, doing the tasks on that day, Friday, Saturday, onwards and onwards for the 75 days. And by doing so, I'll have got outside of that comfort zone, and things in life and business are going to be a million times better than what they are now. And things are pretty good, to be fair, already, but things can always be better, can't they? So that's my 2 pence worth for today. Now I'm going to continue walking down this beach back to my hotel. I'm going to edit the video. I'm going to follow the exact same routine that I've been following every single day because it's comfortable, and why not? And then the game is going to begin next week when I get back home and get started on my challenge. So if you haven't done so already, subscribe to the channel. I'd really, really appreciate it, and I will see you on the next video. Ta-da!